pretty boy.
It feels so simple, loving always. It feels just right. I can't
powerful, walking into town as I cut across the park. It's rainy every day, maybe I should build an ark.
Hi guys, my name is Sophie. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my videos. I make a ton of different kinds of videos, lifestyle videos, grocery videos, outfits, different things like that. Also, make sure to give this video a big like if you like seeing these kinds of videos. I think they're really fun. I love watching these kinds of videos when people have their birthday. So yeah, and comment down below something that maybe you learned this year, or if you're turning 25, or if it's your golden birthday, happy birthday to you. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so this video is going to be a little bit different. This video is 25 things I learned at 25. I'm turning 25. Actually, the day this video goes up, I will be 25, which is actually crazy. I can't believe I'm 25 years old. I don't know why, but like turning 25 out of like any other birthday is like so, I don't know, so weird to me. Like I actually feel old. I don't know, I feel old. And it's not old, but it's just like, I've been here for 25 years. Like, that's crazy. Okay, so I have my little list here of my 25 things. So let's get into it. Number 1, if there is one thing that always remains true, it's that time never stops passing. For someone who has crippling anxiety, something that Dan actually taught me is that time never stops. So like no matter how terrible you feel, or no matter, you know, what kind of situation you're in, time literally never stops passing. It never stops moving. So you're gonna get through every single thing that you're going through because time never stops. Number 2, and I say this literally every year, if you look at my other, if you go to my website, which is always linked down below, my blog, quitesimplysophie.org, if you go there, you'll see that I've posted these kinds of, like this kind of list, like on my blog in the past. I think I did 22 things I learned at 22. I don't think I did one for 23 or 24, but I definitely did one when I turned 22. And this is on the list then, and it's literally just as true now as it ever was, which is the most a person can do is compliment you, not complete you. And I learned that when I was 22, and I literally think about it every year when when it's my birthday. So important. Literally, I used to think that you were meant to find somebody who was there to like be the other half of you, but the most a person can do is compliment you. You are a whole person. You are not searching for your other half. 3, anxiety is never overcome. It is battled every single day. I used to think that like there was a way for me to like cure my anxiety almost, and that's just not true. It is something that you literally deal with every single day. 4, you are doing a lot better than you think you are, which is something I have to remind myself of constantly, is that like, even when it seems like you're totally fucking everything up, you're doing better than you think. Always. Treat yourself nicely. Ooh, that should have been on here. Next year. Number 5, if you are unhappy, make a change. No one is making you stay unhappy. Like if you are unhappy, do something about it. And I think I lived like so long. If you like watch my anxiety video, I talked about like living in such an unhappy state for so long, and it's because I didn't do anything to change it. I just like accepted that as mine every day. So if you're unhappy, do something about it. 6, do not be afraid to seek help. There is no weakness in assistance. Still working on this. I'm not very good at asking for help. I never have been. I've always been like you can do anything, you know, do it on your own, hustle, like kind of person. But the older I get, the more I realize that like there is a lot of things in life that like you need help with. So don't be afraid to ask for it. 7, stop putting a timestamp on your goals. Who said you have to own a home by 30? I feel like this is such a challenge for like any millennial. Is like for some reason when we were young, we like engraved into our minds that we had to be so successful by a certain age, that like we should be married and have 2 kids and like own a Volvo and like have property by the time we're, and like make 100K by the time we're 30, and like I'm 25, and that's just like not happening. I am 5 years away from 30, and that is just not happening. Like that, it's not in my future. And I used to feel so bad about that for like literally no reason. Like, who said that had to be something that has to be done? So like, stop putting a timestamp on like when you're supposed to accomplish something that you want. Number 8 though, with that being said, do not lose motivation. 9, if you are a teacher, bless. It may seem unrewarding and you may want to give up, but those kids need you. Being a teacher for now 2 years, it's kind of like I've reached this point where it's like, is this worth it? Like, is this really the best? And then I take a step back, especially in times like this where like I don't get to be with my kids right now, with everything that's going on. I don't get to see them, and it's like I miss them. I miss them. I miss being in class with them. Like, I miss teaching them. Like, I feel genuinely so bad that they're not getting the kind of instruction that they deserve because, and I know it's necessary because of what's going on, but even on the toughest days, like, this has just made me appreciate being a teacher even more, for sure. 10, call your grandmother more. My Mimis, I gotta call them more because when I call them, I feel so happy and like I'm filled with joy, and I don't do it enough. 11, do more things you love just for the sake of loving them. I again talked about this in my anxiety videos that like I really found this year, like in, my age of being 24, that I have to do more things just because I love them. Like, I can't rely on only getting self-esteem and joy from being a student or from being a teacher. Like, I have to do things just because I love them without feeling like I'm obligated to do it or it's my job. It's just do things because you love to do them, which is why I started doing this, and it's so fun. 12, stop hoarding your art. If you are an artist, stop hoarding it. Put it out there. Put it on Instagram, post it on your blog, sell it, get people to look at it, put it on you, like literally whatever it is you do, stop keeping it to yourself, because art is meant to be shared. And I think if we've learned anything in this crazy time is that when things get most dark, we turn to artists. We turn to that, and we need more of it in this world. And so stop hoarding it. Show people, let people into your crazy, beautiful, artistic world. 13, stop sleeping in a stupid twin bed. Buy a queen. I have been sleeping in a twin bed since I moved out from my parents' house when I went to college, and I'm still sleeping in a twin bed, and I'm 25. I feel like I should get a big bed. 14, at this point, you don't need permission to do anything. Do what you want. 15, put more stock into products that are clean and actually good for you. If I've learned anything this year, it's that I was using so much nonsense, nonsensical products that weren't good for me, just because they, that's what I was used to, or that's what people were telling me to use. It's like, use the stuff that actually makes you feel good and it's actually clean and good for you. 16, sometimes a cup of coffee and walking around HomeGoods is the best de-stress relief. If I've learned anything in the crazy time of teaching and like how stressful it can be, is that sometimes after work, you just need to go get a cup of coffee, walk around HomeGoods, and then go home and do what you gotta do. 17, if you haven't worn it in a year, donate it. I am such a clothes hoarder. I literally hold on to stuff that like I genuinely just don't wear. And it's like, why am I holding on to this? Because I think, what, one day I'm gonna put it on? You're not. Donate it. 18, send people snail mail. I have started sending people just like random letters. I mean, not right now because, I don't want to send mail right now for people to touch and contaminate, but like, before and when this whole thing is over, send people more snail mail. You have no idea what a little card that says like, have a great day can do for somebody. 19, you are a homebody. I kept trying, I love being home. I love being in my house, and I just have to accept it. I'm not like a going out person. I just like staying home. 20, no one is expecting you to do anything. So stop thinking people are. 21, hustle culture is canceled. 22, stay on a budget and get better at it. I have a budget. I'm just really bad at sticking to it. So if I've learned something this year, it's that in the year of 25, I need to get on it. 23, you can't get out of paying your student loans. You just got to do it. 24, starting from nothing and building something is better than having it all. So true. And lastly, 25, your body is your home. Treat it like one. Yeah, that is the 25 things I've learned at 25. I can't believe, again, that I'm 25. It's my golden birthday, 25 on the 25th. It's just crazy. It's been a crazy year, and I'm so blessed. And I just can't believe that, like, I get to be 25. I get to live another year. It's just, it's absolutely crazy, and I'm so blessed, and I'm so thankful that I found something like YouTube that I love and that I get to do and make these videos. It's so fun for me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.
See you with your friend group, lonely like I always am. Gave a silent wave, but I don't think you noticed it. Thinking of what happened as I continue my walk. I grew up in this town.